Hey, hello, and welcome back to another video. In this one we're talking about the intro and classes for the MMO Fury. So, a lot of the information is really difficult to find now, since Fury was shut down in 2007, so I've actually dug out the old box, which I had in my other video on Fury, and I've scanned a bunch of the pages of the manual. So feel free to pause the video if you want to read any more, because I'm going to basically skip through some of them, but yeah, please, if you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to share a lot of older MMO content in this sort of retrospect Knights of Darkness series. So, okay, let's jump over and have a look at the Fury intro and classes. So yeah, here we go. Oh, the music playing in the background as well is just random Fury OST. So yeah, I scanned the manual. And basically the game starts by telling you that magic was a curse almost, and a gift, in that it created an evil demon being known as the Fade that basically wiped out a lot of people and their realms. So the concept of the game was, it's a realm versus realm game, and yeah, you're reborn. You're immortal, but you're reborn, so it's like almost in the afterlife the realms have to fight each other for their realm in the non-afterlife to survive. So, yeah, it talks about Realm v Realm, and also it talks a little bit about the 4 different schools: Death, Fire, Life Water, Growth Nature, and Decoy to Air. And yeah, so you create an avatar, and your avatar is basically your character, and they were known as the Chosen, and these Chosen were legendary warriors from your realm that are now brought back in the afterlife to fight to gain essence to protect your realm. So we're going to jump in and watch the intro you saw in the game.
Rated T for teen.
So I've upscaled this footage to 4K as well, because this is 15-year-old footage, give or take.
The chosen. Immortal champions. The greatest heroes of our people. Throughout the ages, we fought for the glory of our kingdoms. We are now reborn to fight once again. Summoned from the darkness, we return to the fields of battle. Only we can harness the 4 elements in the struggle to control essence, that rare magical energy that sustains our realm. Each day new warriors arrive, summoned back from the Fade. Their weapons sharp, but their memories clouded. They ask, why do we fight? And I answer, we fight for our people, though they cannot. We fight for glory, though it is fleeting. We fight for essence, to protect our realm.
I don't ever remember there
We fight out of fear.
actually
Fear
being
of the
essence in the realm, or the Fade. I mean, I guess it's just an elaborate story
Unrelenting force of destructive magic that devours our world.
to justify the realm versus realm nature of the game.
Know it well, having once been consumed by its darkness. Annihilation, decimation, nothingness. The end of all that is beautiful. Yet ours is not the only realm. We must fight for essence, lest other realms take it for themselves, leaving our people to perish. We cannot let that happen. We cannot let our people suffer the horrors of the Fade.
So it sounds like some of them were already
The
killed
fury has begun.
by the Fade,
We
but some of them
must fight
come
to see
back
our realm survive.
and they fight. I mean, they should have just said it's a realm versus realm game. So yeah, okay, so feel free to pause this if you want to read more. But Champion, in my Bloodbath video, Champion was the class I was playing. It's a very versatile class. It could do damage. You can see it had mend, it had heal, it had some buffs. So the two water classes both had heals. The other one was basically a ranged healer. It also had like Purify, the ability to remove negative status effects, and you had a blink on that one. So Oracle had definitely buffs. I think Nature also had some heals over time, but Oracle was the caster version. And then Warden was your melee Nature class. Again, had buffs, damages over time. They definitely had some sort of regen ability. Unfortunately, the manual only shows like their starting abilities, so I don't have a full list. Invoker was like your high damage fire mage, essentially. There was a lot of invokers back when the game was live. Area damage, lots of dots, really strong class, really useful to have an invoker in 4v4. And then Destroyer was the one that I was playing. Dual wield, melee, fire, high damage, possibly the highest damage class in the game. I think it would probably be shared with the two-handed air class, which we're getting to next, which is the Overlord. So Overlord had two-handed weapon, a lot of melee damage again, and it had buffs, and it was a very useful class. And then finally, the 8th class that you could begin with was the Defiler, which was the ranged aircaster. And what's worth saying is you could have abilities from every class in your template. You didn't have to stick with this. This was just a set template of abilities that you started with. Every ability and item you equipped contributed to your class. So yeah, and they also mentioned the charge system. I think I've detailed this in my other videos, but you can get a little bit more information from the manual if you want to here. And basically how it's telling you that fire and water were on the left and air and nature were on the right. So you couldn't really have classes that ever had those two. I mean, you could, but it would be difficult to be effective. So you kind of had to pick two out of the 4 elements and then mix and match. And yeah, in the top right here you can see the number of charges. So the player has like 4 nature charges and like 9 water charges, I believe that is. And how your abilities are more effective the more charges you hold on to. And yeah, it was I like how they named the character Creeping Death Metallica. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it was very interesting. So that was a sneak peek at some of the starting classes and the manual. And yeah, I think it was a very interesting game, and I will try my best to share more unique content from the game, and I definitely have some more Fraps videos that I'm planning on sharing in the next couple of weeks. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and yeah, peace, thanks for checking us out.